Now we are discussing history of classification. Do you know that classification means classify the organisms? Classification means classify this organisms. So what will happen in this earlier period? Earlier period, Cenozoic period, Mesozoic period. So do you know that we afterwards we have to study in this geological time scale. So that period, how will classify these organisms? So only for this, do you know this that Aristotle, it will be for that only these two criteria. First one, beneficial and harmful. So, நல்ல செய்கிறது கெட்ட செய்கிறது. It will be classified for this two, beneficial and harmful animals. Beneficial, harmful animals. Beneficial animals means beneficial animals. என்ன சொல்லலாம்? Beneficial animals like chicken, goat, cow, that is a beneficial animals. Harmful animals means snake, crocodile. So it will be classified. So after that, so that is the earlier classification. Next one is the ancient classification. It is classified into 5 groups: domestic, wild, creeping, flying, and sea animals. Domestic animals like dog, wild animals like deer, creeping animals. So it's also this flying animals, crow, squirrel, sea animals, dolphin, etc. So this one can be classified. It's a yearly classification 2. Beneficial, harmful animals. And ancient classification is 5. So domestic, wild, creeping, flying, and sea animals. So next, initially the classification based on organisms. The fundamental characters only that like habitat and morphology only will be concentrated that classification. So the scientist is concentrated only on this habitat and morphology. Habitat and morphology only it will be classified this organisms. So next we discussed about this one scientist is Aristotle. Aristotle is that father of classical taxonomy. Father of classical taxonomy. He returned history of animals. He returned this one book as history of animals. So he attempted basic classification is of living organism like plants, animals. Into plants, animals, plants and animals. Living organisms. First he classified as living organisms. Next it will be converted to plants as well as animals. Animals. It classified based on this. Listen carefully. Based on this locomotion, walking, flying, swimming. So 4 characters it will be concentrated. Who is concentrated? Aristotle focus on this flying, locomotion, walking and swimming. Locomotion means that the organism is place change one place to other place, and also it need for this food. It need for this food. How will this food take? That is the locomotion. So next one it is a walking. It will be used for this which one? Terrestrial. Terrestrial what will used for that organ is that based on this organs. Flying. It is also this organ. Swimming. It is at aquatic medium. And the presence or absence of next we called out of based on this red blood cells. Presence or absence of red blood cells. Anemia and anemia. Anemia and anemia. Anemia means with red blood cells. Anemia means with red blood cells. Anemia means without red blood cells. Without red blood cells. So first Aristotle in early classification. So early classification it will be divided into beneficial and harmful animals. In Asian classification it will be classified as 5 domestic, wild, creeping, flying and sea animals. So only this characters, early classification and ancient classification only based on this fundamental characters and habitat and morphology only we will focus. So next one it is scientist Aristotle is, see he attempted this most classification, basic classifications are here. Most of the classification only they based on this. First classification is living organisms into plants as well as animals. So that animals are this 4. First one Locomotion, walking, flying, swimming. Okay, flying means aerial, terrestrial, aquatic. Yeah, so next one, we called out the presence of the red blood cells. Yeah, so with red blood cells, we called out anemia. Without red blood cells, anemia. Anemia means A, absent. Okay. So next one is Aristotle classification. Uses some limitations are here. All the organisms is fit to this in this classification. It's not fit to this in the classification. Why? Some animals, some organisms are lives in this terrestrial as well as aquatic medium. What will happen? So this animals, these organisms are under for this descent animal kingdom. How will it will be classified? Which class it will give to that in that tiny organisms? Just to think out. So the best example is frog. Do you know that? Frog is lives in this water as well as terrestrial. So in terrestrial level, lungs are used. So you live in both water and this land. How to classify the frogs? Where do you place it? Where do you place it? So Aristotle classified based on locomotion. Based on locomotion. This is the limitations. Afterwards, I will give the answer. Aristotle classified the organism based on locomotion. Do you know that the first four classifications are here? Locomotion, flying, terrestrial, aquatic, aerial. You see, we all discussed. Okay. So at the based on these organisms, birds, and flying insects were grouped to this flying. But some of the single characters it can be different. So only based on this are flying characters. So you know that ostrich, emu, and penguin is a bird, but it did not fly. But it does not fly. But it does not fly. How it to classify? How it to classify? So Aristotle could not classify them as birds. So in spite of this, some of the limitations are here followed by. Some of the limitations are followed by here more than 2000 years up to 1700. 2000 years to up to 700 years. So do you understand? So next, after this Aristotle, so Aristotle, Theophrastus student. So Aristotle continues studies research. Research is going on there. So Aristotle is a father of, Theophrastus is a father of botany. Theophrastus is a father of botany. So it's a huge half for this in the 16th century. There is no research going on there. Only four classification is followed by that. So, okay. So next, John Ray. Next one is the 16th century English naturalist John Ray wrote several important works on this through his life. So several contributions of this in the living organisms. So it will be ultimate unit of taxonomy. It will be ultimate unit of taxonomy. So method is Plantarum nova. So nearly 80,000 species or plant species are here. So it's relatively narrow species concept. It is completed. It is a complicated classification. It is a complicated classification. Flying, locomotion, so yeah, aerial, terrestrial, aquatic. It is that complicated classifications are followed by that. So just it is opposed to this earlier taxonomist. Earlier taxonomist means Aristotle, ancient classification, and earliest classification. It will just opposite. John Ray aimed at publishing the complete system of nature. So John Ray is planned. So which is mammals, reptiles, bats, fishes, everything it will be under this one classification. So next one, the Swedish biologist Carl Linnaeus. Do you know that Carl Linnaeus is the father of modern taxonomy? That why it is called as modern taxonomy. It will be followed by this binomial nomenclature. The scientific system or systematics, it will be followed, developed. The scientific and also for this systematics, it will be developed and the particular period of time, that coral Linnaeus period. So which still it will be some modifications here, but now we are using. So Aristotle to Linnaeus employed easily observable characters only, we will take out the classification. Only easily observable characters only we will focus. It will be focused on this Aristotle and Linnaeus, focused on this easily observable characters. Easily observable characters with increased knowledge about this biological domains, characters, and classifying these animals. So this classical taxonomy is based on over similarities are here. This case over similarities are here. So the modification of numerical taxonomy with evolved. So the number of taxonomies are here. Numerical taxonomy, classical taxonomy is here. So the numerical taxonomy is evolved 1915s. The systems only evolved through the statistical methods followed by this numerical taxonomy. Numerical taxonomy means statistical techniques, and it is through for this computer knowledge. Through that computer knowledge. So this system, means numerical taxonomy evaluates through the statistical methods followed by computer analysts to establish that numeral degree of relationship among individuals. So later on, so genetic relationship of among the organism we will discuss. Next we will be followed by this phylogenetic classification, that is called as cladostrics. Cladostrics means it is said based on how the human ancestry was served this characters from the young ones. We will observe. The classification summarizes the genetic difference only. Genetic difference of this in the all the species, that is in the phylogenetic tree. Ernest Goeckel introduced a method representing the evolutionary relationship with the help of a tree. It is called cladogram. With the help of evolutionary relationship with the help of the tree diagram. That is called cladogram. So now we are discussing about this classification. So Theophrastus. So Theophrastus, who is Theophrastus? Father of botany. Theophrastus is the father of botany. Aristotle is the father of classical taxonomy. Carl Linnaeus, father of the modern taxonomy.